lit a cigarette in the house of God, then blamed the smoke when the room went dark. The stars kept preaching in a black silk choir. The moon swung low like a funeral wire, and every cloud in his coffin gray skin spelled judgment over the sons of sin. He was not born as a blank little beast, not a neutral saint, not a harmless priest. He was carved for worship, crowned with breath, then kissed the mouth of a painted death. Now he crawls through the king's own hall with stolen wine and a whorehouse soul, saying, "Where is God?" with a serpent's grin, while God's fingerprints burn under his skin. No fig leaves left, darling, no place to hide. The grave has mirrors on every side. Heaven's caught smoke, the conscience sneers. You knew his name through all your years. No fig leaves left, no alibi, just a crooked heart and a borrowed sky. Christ must come with blood and flame, or you die making idols that wear your name. The judge's stare, black coat, hard ink, winter air, said wisdom starts where selfhood dies, where man looks up and stops telling lies. Know yourself, then count your chains. Every pulse is rented veins. Every breath is a creditor's note, signed by God at the sinner's throat. Know your God, then shut your mouth. Majesty does not need your doubt. Holiness is no parlor flame. Names your name. This is not skull dust, speculation on chapel small talk decoration. Knowledge of God is a loaded gun. Worship, tremble, or come undone. No fig leaves left, darling, no place to hide. The grave has mirrors on every side. The heavens cough smoke, the conscience sneers. You knew his name through all your years. No fig leaves left, no and a borrowed sky. Grace must come with blood and flame, or you die making idols that wear your name. There's a seed of God in the cellar of man, but he waters it with sewage and calls it a plan. Builds cathedrals to Saxon machines, kneels to therapy, flags and screens. Old pagan bones and designer clothes, same dead gods with surgical nose. The idol has learned to moisturize, but the corpse still stinks behind the eyes. Romans thundered plain and clear, but the rebel poured wax in his ear. Creation stood with a blade in its hand, carving God's name into sea and land. Conscience that wrapped in the courtroom wall scratches at night and tells it all. You knew, you knew, you knew, you swine, while you gargled excuses like discount wine. Image bearer with a rusted crown, face of glory dragged face down. Not a beast, not a god, not free, but a prince gone feral in blasphemy. The mind still works like a knife in rain, sharp enough to multiply pain. The world still was with a velvet curse, choosing the coffin and calling it the church. Sin is not a bruise on the skin, it is acid grinning in the gears within. The sun is clean, but the lens is mud, and the rebel baptizes his filth and blood. He says, I am blind, so I cannot, oh, while dancing where the bright lamps glow. Vandal drunk on the king's red wine, whining, he never gave me